It's time for Q&A with the Credit Game.
Although I'm not a licensed trustee or a credit counselor, I get a lot of questions about consumer proposals. And so we're going to go through some of the pros and cons of this debt program and how it affects your credit. So Jess, can you summarize the key parts of a consumer proposal?
A consumer proposal is where a licensed insolvency trustee
Lit.
negotiates the payment of a portion of your debt based on your financial situation. It is possible to include CRA, student loan after 7 years, or secured debt in some circumstances if you want. It will be difficult to get approved for additional financing until you have completed the program and reestablished your credit properly. So, if you can't cover your monthly payments and you don't want to pay the full amount outstanding, then you probably want to watch this video.
Correct. It's one of the most popular programs that are out there. It's something that a lot of people are interested in. However, if you think it's going to be a good fit for you, keep on watching because we do go through some of the pros and cons that you do need to know before you jump into the program. So Jess, can you go through some of the key questions I get asked about consumer proposals?
Can you include CRA, student loans, or secured debt?
Yes, there are some conditions and restrictions, so make sure you confirm the details with your trustee.
Do you get to keep your assets?
Yes, if you don't have a lot of equity. So once again, confirm with your trustee.
Do you have to pay 100% of your debt, or can you get a discount on the amount owing?
Yes, the cool part is you can get a discounted amount depending on how much money you make and the value of the assets that you have.
Can you choose which debt is included?
No, unless it is secured like a vehicle loan or mortgage, it must be included. However, if you have a credit card with a zero balance, most trustees will allow you to keep it.
What is the maximum term, or in other words, how long are your payments stretched over?
The payments are stretched over a maximum of 5 years.
Can you pay it off early or before the set term?
You bet. Now, if you have a lump sum available, you might want to talk to your trustee because you might be able to get an additional discount if you do a lump sum negotiation at the beginning.
Who is it administered through?
Trustees, please reach out if you would like me to recommend one for you.
Is it registered in the courts or as a public record?
Yes, you will see a public record from the Office of the Superintendent of Bankruptcy, or OSB. Even though it isn't considered a bankruptcy, the OSB oversees this program. A public record will lower your score.
How long does it stay on your report?
The OSB public record and all accounts included in the program can be removed 3 years from the date completed or 6 years from the date filed, whichever comes sooner.
How long until you can be approved for best rates and terms?
Most Canadians would assume that a bankruptcy is worse than a consumer proposal for your credit. That's not necessarily true. We do a complete episode on why that is and what you need to know about that before jumping into one of these debt programs or consumer proposals specifically. So you can see the link in the more information below. So keep in mind, I am not a licensed trustee or a credit counselor. I am just giving you the pros and cons based on the experiences that I've seen on how it affects your credit and give that information to you so that you can make the best decision for your family.